Good morning, dear students. We have to discuss about today's topic as environmental pollution. Before entering into the topic, we should know what is called as environment and what is called as pollution. The environment it is called as we put together for all the biotic and abiotic components. That is, biotic components means like water. Biotic components is means for all the living organisms, and abiotic components means for the non-living organisms like air, water, like some, that's all in comes under in the abiotic components. And what is called as for the pollution? The pollution is a substance which is accumulated in the environment. It's like a form of impurities, dust particles, like something for something impurities in this in the atmosphere level. So that is called as for the pollutions. So today with the topic we are discuss about in the environmental pollution. So this is about the overview of my presentation. So first of all, what is called for the pollution, definition and types of pollutions, types of pollutants. Pollution and pollutant is have a different terminologies and different definitions. So that's why we are discuss about the pollution and pollutant and what are the types of pollutant in the presence we are discuss about in the presentation like air pollutions, water pollution, soil pollution, noise pollution, and also we are discuss about the thermal pollution. So now moving on to the pollution. So already we have discussed. So the pollution is defined as the presence of impurities or pollutant substance in the sufficient concentration level are causing harmful effect on human beings, animals, plant life, material resources when exposed for a sufficient duration of time. Here, the sufficient concentration level it means as per our Indian government, they are strictly followed in the for a AQI index value. For say example, air pollution. The quality of air should be maintained in throughout the lifetime. So in our government and some of NGOs are put together, they are give the some other limitation. When AQI value, index value, it should be greater than 50. So that level of the pollutant it is will be on in impurities is will be on presence. That is what a quality of air. When the quality of air AQI value it should be less than 50 less than 50 micron. So that is the level of permissible level for a very for a feasible that is quality of air for the both the humans and animals. So that's why we have to maintain the proper sufficient concentration level, not only for the air, even though we are for water and the soil and the noise and also thermal, we can maintain the proper in the some concentration level. When it will be reaches above the concentration level, definitely the pollution will be that is will be polluted or any kind of the source like air, water, no, soil and thermal. So these are all the different types of various types of pollutions already we have discussed. So now moving on to the pollutant. So the pollution and pollutant it will be different terminologies and different definitions. So here the pollutant is defined as the any changes in the environmental which has result in its harmful effect is called as pollution of environment and made agent which has causes the pollution is called as pollutant. It may be the agent is like a solid, liquid or something water or noise. So that kind of the agent as which is causes the pollution is called as for the pollutant. So here these are all the some of the pollutants. Based on these three category we are classified into the solid, liquid and gaseous pollutant, and based on the degradability that is a degradable pollutant. For example, domestic sewage is a degradable pollutant, and semi-degradable pollutant is called sometimes comes under in the plastic and plastic waste and something TTT. So these are all for comes under in the semi-degradable. Non-degradable pollutant for the examples of lead and mercury. So this is non-degradable pollutant withstand is a longer life when compared to the domestic sewage. The domestic sewage within of 1 week the materials will be degraded. But even though lead and mercury, even though 100 years and 150 years will withstand in the earth surface. So that's why the lead and mercury are comes under in the non-degradable pollutant. So now moving on to the air pollution. So these are all the major causes and the effects of the air pollution. So first of all, we should know about what is the definition of air pollution. So the air pollution is referred to the releases of pollutants into the air that are detrimental to the human health and plants as well. So the air, the pollutant is impact to the both the biotic and abiotic components. So these are all the main causes. So the series of the causes, the first important one is burning of the fossil fuels. So today's scenario, we are emitting larger and larger amount of sources of pollutants through the mode of transportation. So that is one of the main causes in the for air pollution. So even though in even for month of October to the December in India for Delhi, the facing lot of issues. Even though the registered in the AQA index value in more than 400 and 400 AQA index value is more than 400. So it is very complicated. The AQA value, the Delhi in every year that is facing so many of health issues related for humans and animals. And another one more causes agricultural activities. So during the agricultural activities, we are at the end of the agricultural harvesting, we are burning the wastes. So that is one of the possibility for the agricultural activities, and also for exhaust for the factories and industries, mining operations, and also indoor air pollutions. That is indoor air pollution. It is means we are using in room spray or perfumes, and that's kind of that kind of activities, they induce the indoor air pollutions. And some of the effects of the air pollution, the major effects for respiratory and heart related problems, global warming, acid rain, and eutrophication, effects of that is diffusion, ocean diffusion. So these are the main importance, the effects of the air pollutions. And the solution, how we can overcome this kind of air pollutions, and the uses of public mode of transportation. And we are regularize governments to give the good regulation for using the public transportation. Avoid the use of one for transportation. If suppose for a single person they don't need to use for a car, so that is so much of or impact on the environmental pollution. So we are recommended to the single persons, they can travel into the public transportation. So that is recommended. Okay, that's conserve the energy, and also understand the concept of reduce, recycle. That is nowadays we are implementing in the 5R concept. So we are strictly followed in the 5R concept, and also emphasize the clean energy resources and the uses of energy efficient devices. So that is that is also for to overcome the or reducing the air pollutions, to also to maintain the proper and good quality of air in the atmosphere. Now moving on to the water pollution. So these are the main important definition about the water pollution. The water pollution is any chemical, physical, biological changes in the quality of water that has harmful effects on living things that drinks or uses or lives. That is the main definition of the water pollutions. Already that is causes of water pollution. So these are the main important causes of water pollutions. The main important is industrial waste, sewage waste water, and mining activities. In the mining time, they are using lot of amount of waters to rectify, to reduce the heat, and that is the purpose of the mainly the water is will be used. That water will be converted to the wastewater. And also the marine dumping, accidental oil leakage, burning of fossil fuels, and chemical fertilizers and pesticides. So these are the main causes. And what are the effects? The main effect is water is becomes as a dangerous to the drink, and also less clean water from the agricultural, changes in the for acid formation, it will be possible, damages in the for water based system completely, for ecosystems will be and damage. So these are all the main important effects of the water pollution. And now what are the solution to reduce the water pollutions? So these are the some of the steps to overcome or to reduce the water pollution. First of all, to stop using the harmful chemicals at homes, and also to opt the environmental friendly household cleaner in something that is acidic content. It is lower acidic content we are using in the for mopping of floors and using of the clothing of wash. So these are all the one of the methods to overcome the reducing the water pollutions. And also sewage treatment, treatment of industrial waste before discharge, recycle and go organic, and adherence to the water laws, avoid using the paper bags, and improve the oil tanker safety and routine cleaning. And now moving on to the soil pollution. So the soil pollution is also defined as the presence of the toxic chemicals and also for the high concentrated the poses risk to the environmental health and also the ecosystem. So in the presence of the soil, it is almost in the presence of all the nutrients. When we have to pollute the soil, definitely that is nutrients will be an absence, so automatically the presence of the drinking water is also will polluted. So the main causes for the polluting of soil or industrial activity is most important for the activity for polluting the soil, and agricultural activities and waste disposal, accidental oil spills, and also for the acid rain. So these are all the some of the causes for the soil pollution. And what are the effect for the important effect for the human health and also for the growing of the plant. So already we have discussed, when the soil will be polluted, definitely in the absence of the nutrients. So from the soil to the for the plant growing, or from the soil to the water, that is purpose of drinking water, in the presence of nutrients will be in the absence, so definitely the human health will be spoiling. So these are main, that is at the extreme, the end of the effect of the soil pollution. So how we can overcome these types of soil pollution? For the proper dumping of unwanted materials, production of natural fertilizer, and proper hygienic conditions, public awareness, recycling and reuses of waste, and also for the ban toxic chemicals. And noise pollution. So what is it, noise pollution? And the noise pollution is almost defined as the noise pollution is in always measured in the decibel. When will be reach the permissible level, above the permissible level, definitely that there is noise will be on the noise will be polluted. So these some of the causes the noises will be under polluted. One is the industrial activity and proper urban planning, social events, construction activities, and household chores. And effects of noise pollution, main the important effect is hearing problems, health issues, and also some cardiovascular problems in for the for older peoples. And these are all the some of the points we are reducing or overcome the sort of the some noise pollution. Turn off the electronic devices and also reduce the volume, and plan to grow the maximum numbers of plants, and also to replace the old automobiles with the new ones, creating awareness to the people, and also for the to declare the for no horn zone in nearby the hospitals, schools. So these are all the one of the possibility to overcome the noise pollutions. Thank you.